tonight is, don't you? Wednesday night. That is a big night on BBC Radio Devon because it is live music night. Not just any old live music either. This is BBC Devon introducing with Shep and Joe.
Now, tonight we pay homage to a group who entertained me a couple of weeks ago in a pub on the Rhine Peninsula. And at the time they were playing a guitar, a Jew's harp, and a mouth bow, which is effectively a twig that's bent with a guitar wire across it. Now, I'm probably doing a great disservice to the artistry of making mouth bows, but we're going to hear how brilliant it sounds now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 2TONIC to BBC Radio Devon. They are Andy and Mark, and they're going to perform for us now. What's the first song going to be?
We're going to play Medicine Head's Rising Sun.
Quite appropriate, because I was in the Rising Sun when I heard you. So lovely job. Okay.
It's quite popular there. Come on down the road before the sun. Got your eye in your heart, gonna have some fun. And hey baby, like the way that you look, your chances open like a child's first book. Hey yeah. Some fun. Hey baby, like the way that you look, your chances open like a child's first book. Hey yeah. Ooh, when you speak, it's just like a symphony. Ooh, your fingers touch me with poetry. Don't underestimate just what you mean to me. You're like the constant glimpse of the rising sun. Ooh, the rising sun. Ooh, the rising sun. Sun, got your eye in your heart, gonna have some fun. Hey baby, like the way that you look, your chances open like a child's first book. Hey yeah. Ooh, when you speak, it's just like a symphony. Ooh, your fingers touch me with poetry. Don't underestimate just what you mean to me. You're like the constant glimpse of the rising sun. Jump inside my truck. Just don't worry, 'cause you got good luck. And all you do is put your right foot out, and that'll roll to show you what it's all about. Hey yeah. Ooh, when you speak, it's just like a symphony. Ooh, your fingers touch me with poetry. Don't underestimate just what you mean to me. You're like the constant glimpse of the rising sun, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can promise you there were only two people making the sound you've just heard. They are 2TONIC, and we're going to be hearing another live performance for them on Shep and Joe after the BBC News headlines.
I'm in the midst of BBC introducing in Devon, which means a live and local act playing here just for you. However, tonight's 2TONIC bring, well, I can only say a slightly unusual instrument. Now, to me, it just looks like the bow of a bow and arrow. You know, you put the arrow just on the string, yeah, and fire it from there. Come on, think Robin Hood.
Joe, are you a musician?
No, actually I'm not. Though it makes a nice twang.
Anyone with a slight musical bent can see the potential for music that will come from this. It's a mouth bow. And yes, it is a great long twig which is bent into the shape of an arc and tied together at the top with what looks like a guitar string. Now, 2TONIC have bought a few of these in, and I'm just going to try.
I was going to say, you sound so knowledgeable about it. Come on, then, give it a go.
Want is this?
Oh, it's a lovely sound. Could you actually do a tune with it or not?
No.
No.
But I know a man who can. Show us how it's done.
Quite a lot more like it, isn't it?
I think maybe actually you've got the edge on my performance there. I'll concede defeat there. Ladies and gentlemen, 2TONIC join us on BBC Introducing in Devon with Shep and Joe, and it is an absolute delight to see two men making that much noise. It was wonderful when you performed for us a little earlier. You're going to perform for us again in a moment. I have to ask, how do you play the mouth bow and sing at the same time?
That's amazing. A man that can multitask.
Oh, we like them
With two men
very
that can
much.
multitask. Yeah, with Andy on the bass drum and guitar and singing and hi-hat and the rest of it. And I have to sing with the mouth bow. Because that's the only way I know.
Well, but it is quite a talent, isn't it? I mean, presumably it's not that easy to learn how to play a mouth bow.
Yeah, well, I taught myself, and it was through watching Top of the Pops with Medicine Head in the 70s.
Right.
And I didn't actually pick up how it was played until I saw Buffy St. Marie on a Great Whistle Test, I think it was, or something like that. And I twigged how to do it, and I've been twanging ever since.
And good for you. Now, you are quite a sound, although just two of you, but multi-instruments and quite a lot of volume, I have to say. Where do you normally play?
Well, we here, there, and everywhere. Anyone who will have us, really. We do a few charity things now and again. We've got a couple of gigs coming up shortly. There's one tomorrow at Blackjack's down at the Barbican. And on the 18th we're playing with Claire Nicholson, who's just brought out a new single, and that's at the Rod and Line at Tideford.
Yeah.
And that's on the 18th, and on the 19th we're playing at the Rising Sun at Kingsand.
Great
So
stuff.
get yourselves down there.
And what kind of ambitions do 2TONIC have? Sorry, was that world domination? Oh, okay, yeah.
Today Plymouth, tomorrow the world.
Excellent.
And perhaps the universe the day after that, so...
Now, aside from the mouth bow, we're about to hear you performing with yet another instrument, another string to your bow. What have you got there, then?
This is called a Jaws harp, or Jew's harp, or trump, I think sometimes it's called in Scotland and various other places.
Oh, I've never heard a musical one of those.
It's basically a metal frame with a flexible steel reed that goes between your teeth as you play it, and you use your mouth as the sort of resonator.
Just give us a quick burst of that.
Do you know what it is yet?
How's that?
I think we're going to, don't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, performing live on BBC Radio Devon, this is 2TONIC.
Thank you.
word. I think we all need to get to the pub as soon as we possibly can. A fantastic performance from 2TONIC. You can catch them at the Barbican tomorrow and then at other gigs in the forthcoming weeks. You can find out more about them on Facebook as well, and more about live and local music on our website, bbc.co.uk/Devon.
Thanks, chaps.